Good morning. Welcome to Dancing with Bears. Today I gotta go to town and get groceries and I gotta get tires. My tires are cracked. So anyway, gonna get some stuff done today. Hope you enjoy the video. Clovis and I love you. And still not quite done with the deck. Darn it. There always seems to be something. The equipment's not working, I'm not working. Rains, whatever. Takes forever, but I will not give up. I'm going to get this finished up and then I'm going to start on that other building. I can't wait. So keep watching. I know it gets boring sometime, but we love you and hope you enjoy it. Oh no! Did I forget you? I'm heading to town. I gotta come get you, buddy. Still working on the water. uh, some of these little things, if I could just get them wrapped up, it's going to be so much easier. So hopefully it's payday now and I can get the water tank full. And because there's going to be lots of trips back and forth to the city water to fill my little tank that Sharon got me and put it into the bigger tank that Paul gave me. So that's what we're working on, and then I have to bring all the water up the top of the hill and all that same old off-grid stuff. Okay, I'm very excited. This time I'm all the way up to the tree. So there's quite a drop down to the tank from here. Let's see how fast it draws, if I have a long enough hose. Well, there's a little bit of water left in the bottom of the 50-gallon water tank that you got me, Sharon. And all the way from California. That was really cool. Anyway, I got to empty that out into some gallon jugs and then carry about 20-gallon jugs up the hill. $30 bottles of wash water, and there's only a few bottles of drinking water left because payday's in a few days. And I'll buy 30 bottles of drinking water, but that'll last me a month. The $30 of washing water lasts about a couple weeks. It showed that I've been working on this pile and then all the stuff that was laying on the ground heading up the mountain. And Clovis and I just came from a hike up the mountain. I don't go very far, but I did work on all the stuff that was laying on the ground. Made a big pile. So the pile actually looks more dangerous fire hazard than with it laying all over the ground. So what I want to do is get about, well, I'll cut some of it up into some nice little logs and stack them and cover them, and most of it's just kind of brush for kindling. So I want to get about 3 or 4 metal trash cans, and I'll fill those up. So that's what we're going to work on that. And then if I don't know, Sadie's still kind of big for my next building. The bus is a lot bigger than the buildings I'm doing. But anyway, so she'll probably just stay at the bus for a while anyway. The next building, I might get a teeny little, I don't know, like a parlor stove or something, and this little kindling will be perfect for it. Getting this bolt into, it's gone through here, which was very difficult. Part of the difficulty too with all my equipment and what's going on is that this wood, I'm not getting it straight from the lumber yard, and I noticed that older wood gets very hard, and this is a different kind of wood anyway, and so it's extremely hard, and so that's part of my difficulty, and I hope the rest of the day goes quicker. But I only got that far with this bolt, so I have to do the rest of it manually like this, and I gotta do that. It's going to take a long time, so I'm going to turn off the camera because I have to put all this down through there. It's going to be sticking out on the other side of the board because it's longer than the board is. Oops. But so it'll be sticking out over here. And I'm going to find somebody that'll bring a generator to the property at some point for me to get my grinder out and cut pieces for my tile, the counter that I've got that's made of tile. I need to grind those, and when I do that, I'll grind the piece that's sticking out over here. So that's the plan. This board closest to me, which is going to be one of the vertical railings on the railing. I spent over an hour I stripped it and bleached it, and then used a sanding block, a wet sanding block, scrubbed it down, and then stained it. So those other boards, hopefully I'm going to get my top deck board there put on shortly. I got dinner cooking, but hopefully I'll get that on tonight. I'm going to cut those all off right about there, and then put that railing top on. But I need more vertical rails, so I'll have to go get some, either climb the top of my mountain or go down the road and get a few more of those, get them ready, and then I'll have that done tomorrow. I had to go across the street to cut the holes for those poles with the electricity across the street with my saw, and then Clovis had rolled in the dirt. So after I cut those, I came back, and then I took him across the street for his playtime. Played some ball, and he got to go in the creek to get cleaned up. So he's inside the chalet now drying, so he doesn't roll in the dirt anymore. And I gotta cook dinner. Just by the way, those first two posts there, when I went and got them out of off the mountain, that's the way they looked. I didn't have to do anything to them. I didn't have to strip them. They were already beautiful, beautiful cedar color. So I didn't do anything to those guys. But then the rest of them were a little bit more rough, and I've had to work on them. Have to try to eat more, find some more fattening foods. I'm losing some weight again. I just get to working on this mountain and the altitude, or I just get working and don't eat. So got to keep eating. My stove is on practically all day long, every day, especially since I'm doing the bird food. But even before that, either the top burners are on, or the oven, or both. I often put things in the oven to just heat up while I'm working. So anyway, it runs a lot of hours, and I think it figures out maybe about $40 a month for the propane. Today I cooked up corn on the cob, and there's some toasted some bread, and I've got my better cheddars with little baby potatoes, and that's a homemade Amish style or something, baked beans. I'm making popcorn like when I was a kid. Except for I did look online to see how to make kettle corn. So I put sugar in it. It's gonna be good, I hope. Go, buddy. Gosh, I haven't done this since I was a kid. I think I did buy one of those Jiffy Pop things one time, but it didn't seem like it worked. But we used to do it in just a pot. So hopefully this is working. Can't take pictures on both sides of my legs at the same time, but they're on the other side too. I guess I shouldn't be wearing pants that's got pictures of flowers on them. I can feel their little beaks going into my skin. Well, not my skin, but it's kind of tickling me. Rain quit, so I'm still working. Oh my gosh. At least I feel like, I don't know, it's getting late, and it acts like it's gonna storm again, which I did at least fix my dinner before I got rained out of my outdoor kitchen. I gotta leave early in the morning to go get some tires for the truck. So hopefully in just a few more minutes I can get a picture of things kind of being done. I'm going to face the camera this way a lot more because evidently back there somewhere is a Bigfoot. I forget who it was told me that. I'm going to have to look it up. I'm sorry, sweetheart. I forgot your name. Somebody saw a Bigfoot back there. A teenage Bigfoot. So if I do most of my filming in this direction now, maybe it'll show back up again. I don't watch my films on TV like a lot of my friends do. I watch it on a very small camera, so, or phone. Most people's phones are bigger, but I just watch mine on this small phone. So I can't really, I could kind of see what she was talking about, but I couldn't identify real well because my screen's so small. Anyway, let's see. What was I going to say? Oh, I know. We're going to break real quick for a clip of the school bus because I did run over and paint the ceiling on the bus too. So there's a really quick, it's 1 minute clip. So we're going to do that and then we'll get back on building. Clovis and I are set up for the night on the bus. And Wendy got me some really nice flowers for Mother's Day. Look how beautiful. Hi. I don't know if you can see that, of course, another warped board. So the outside edge of this board, you can't really tell. But anyway, it's warped up. So there's one warped sticking up. This one. And what I had to do was put this board there, and then I could put the clamp on it. So I'm going to have to screw this board on over here so that the clamp can grab a hold of it, and then it'll pull the board down. Okay, so I got the clamp on, and it caught that board that I screwed on. You can see there is a gap. Oops, where is it? Yeah, there's a gap there that I want to pull together. Okay, got that gap tight. So now I can screw. I did get a good drill bit, but I don't know. I might have stripped it already. But I'm gonna try to get a screw up here, down in, pre-drilled. This side's got even bigger gap. That's almost right on, and there is a little hump under here that I'm going to take off of that. So that'll bring it down, I bet, just enough to make that perfect. So it's a nice time of night to work, but I'm afraid that I'm going to be so tired I'll just be making mistakes. So I won't start the railing yet. I think I've got 8 I can do that board right there. It needs stained. Maybe sand it a little bit so it'll be ready for me tomorrow. So I can do that, and then I can get the railings on tomorrow. It's gonna call it a night, I guess. Can't wait till I get all the junk off the ground, or in the background. You can stay out a little bit longer. Although this is considered dusk. They said don't be out at dusk because that's when the mountain lions start to hunt. But I know, if you had your way, you'd probably sleep outside all night. You'd come looking for me, though. Yes, you would. Yes, you would. Silly boy. I have to lay that ladder over there so you don't roll in the dirt. You better not roll before you come to bed. Still working on adjustments. I don't know why. I don't know. But anyway, yeah, I got a little bit of tweaking to do. Yep, still got to straighten some of the boards on the right and get the underneath piece done. So, I hope I can keep working tonight and get it done. I don't know, we'll see. I usually have more strength, but I'm wearing out quicker these days. But I think we'll try. That's the funky little porch railing that I did at my neighbor's place. It's lower. I like it lower, but I guess I did mine taller just because I didn't want to take a chance on Clovis. Maybe I can let him out there sometime and not worry about him jumping over it. Well, that's a wrap. Remember to like and share and comment. And maybe go on Amazon and buy me some screws for my next project. Thanks, everybody. Every little bit helps. And Clovis and I love you.